Good morning, dear students. Students, in this video, we will learn about adverb. Okay, let's start. Students, as you can look here, adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency. These are the words: adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency. So we will discuss about these words. Firstly, the word which tells something about the manner, like hard, well, slowly, fast, beautiful, careful. These words all comes in adverb of manner. These words comes in place. The word which tell you about the place, those words will come in adverb of place. Adverb of time, those words which tell you about the time, those words will come in adverb of time. And those words which tell you about the how many time, yeah, how often, it comes in adverb of frequency, like always, often, seldom, once. So these are the adverb of. And what is the use, what is the position of adverb? Okay, let's start. Students, position of adverb. First position, you can see the rule number first. You can see the rule number first. First rule number is this: adverb of manner, place, and time is used after the verb. Means to say that if there is a verb in a sentence, in this condition, we will use adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time after the verb. Okay, this is a formula: adverb of place, time after verb. But if, students, there is in a sentence verb and object both are in a sentence, so in this condition we also use adverb of place, adverb of manner, adverb of time after the verb and object. If there is an object, in this condition we should use adverb after the object, He yesterday came, and you can look here, he yesterday came, and this is a verb, so we should use here, he came yesterday. Suppose that if I add object in this sentence, in this condition, I will add adverb of time after the object. Next one is this: remember the time, adverb of time, place can be used in starting of a sentence, like yesterday he met me, there lived a king. In the starting of sentence we can use adverb of time and place. Next, adverb of frequency is used before the main verb. And if we talk about adverb of frequency is used before a verb, like I have seen never, and this is a adverb of frequency, and this is the main verb, and rule is saying that adverb of frequency is used before the main verb. We should use here like this: I have never seen the Taj Mahal. So in this condition we have to use adverb of frequency is used before the verb. Yeah, you can say that main verb. Sohan laughs always at me, and you can see that Sohan laughs, and this is the adverb of frequency, and this is a verb, and rule is saying that adverb of frequency is used before the main verb. So what we will do, we will carry it in place of laugh and laugh in place of this, like this. Okay, if, okay student, next rule is this: if there is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time in a sentence, so firstly we have to use adverb of manner, then place, then timing. If the three adverb are included in a sentence, so in this condition firstly we have to use adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time. She has been living, and here is the adverb of place, beautifully and beautiful manner. So what we will change, we will adverb of manner used in place of here and here in place of beautiful, then this sentence will be right. Okay, now this sentence is wrong. Next one is this: he sang yesterday beautifully, and this is the adverb of manner and this is the adverb of place. So adverb of manner is used before adverb of time, so in this condition we will use beautiful here. Now some important points which we have to remember, like if there is an adjective and if we want to change it in adverb, so we will add ly in adjective. If we will add ly in adjective, it will change into adverb. Like slow is the adjective and slowly is if we add ly in this, it will adverb, it is changed into adverb. Like rule number next is saying that don't use double adjective if it is so as we should make verb of first adjective. Adverb we have to do like this is absolutely loud. This is adjective and this is also adjective. Both are adjective. Rule is saying that if we should make adverb of first adjective, so we will change this in adverb like this. This is absolutely right. So we changed first adjective in adverb. Like it is real important, and this is also adjective and this is also adjective. There are two adjectives in a sentence, so we will say that it is really important, and this is the adverb, and this is right and this is wrong to say, and as this is wrong to say. Now these are the words. Students, you can look here: smell, feel, taste, seem, appear, loom. These are the words. After these words we should use adjective, not adverb. If there is these words in a sentence, we should use adjective. We should use adjective after these words, not a adverb. Like the rose smell sweetly. So sweetly is wrong to say, sweet is right. She seems angrily. Seems, I already told you that these are the verbs in a sentence. We should not use adverb, we should use adjective. So it is wrong to say angrily and right to say is angry. Hard, last and late. These are the words are both adjective and adverb. These words are called adjective and adverb also. So don't add ly. We can say that we should not use ly in these words. We should not use ly in these words. Like he is walking fastly. So it is wrong to say fast. No adjective, not adverb. So you can say that no is a adjective and not is a adverb. No is a adjective and not is a adverb. As next, don't use adverb between infinitive. If there is an infinitive verb in a sentence, we should not use adverb between the sentence. Like she asked him too careful, and too right. Too right is called infinitive. To plus verb, first form of the verb is called infinitive. We should not use here. Answer, the answer. It is wrong to say. We have to use she asked him to write the answer carefully, and this is the infinitive. So means to say that we should not use adverb between infinitive verb like this. Okay. Next rule is saying that rule number 5, hardly, scarcely, no sooner, never, and seldom. These are the verbs. These are the words plus verb plus subject. After these words, we should use verb and subject. We should use verb and subject. Like you can look here, hardly, he had. As I can tell you the rule, hardly, scarcely, no sooner, never, and seldom. After these words, we should use verb then subject. But when will you look the example, hardly he had started. Now you can look the rule is saying that we should use verb then subject. But here hardly subject, it is wrong to say. We will say that hardly had he started when it began to rain. So we should use verb then subject. Okay. Next one is if hardly, scarcely, no sooner, never shows negative expression. If these words shows negative expression in a sentence, don't use no or not with these. So we should not use no or not in this condition. If there is a scarcely, hardly, no sooner in a sentence, in this condition we should not use no and not. If these words is showing negative expression, okay, we should not use no and not in a sentence. Like you can look here, I have hardly not any answer. Now you can understand, I have hardly, मुश्किल से ही, not any paper. So it is wrong to say. It is wrong to say. Like, okay, rule number 6, students. Very is used for positive degree and much is used for comparative degree. Example, very much wiser. You can look here, very and much. I told you that much is used for comparative degree, very and much, and this is a positive degree. If much is, I am telling you that much used comparative degree with much, and so we should use wiser than in place of wise. After much we should use comparative degree. Like next one is this, very and much plus superlative degree. We can use very and much with superlative degree. The plus very. If there is in a sentence the plus very, we should use superlative degree. Much plus the. You can focus on here. The very. If there is a first is the, then we will use very. Then much, the superlative degree. These are the superlative in both condition, but you have to look these things. Here is much in starting and then the, but here is the then very. Okay, so this is the condition to use it. Like you can look the example, Ram is the much best boy. I told you the then very, and we used much, so it is wrong to say. We should use like. Next, Ram is very the. You can look here the superlative. In this condition we should use much. You can look here it is right to say much, wrong to say very. Next one is this, very plus present participle. Before present participle we should use very. If there is a present participle in the sentence, before it we should use very. And if there is a past participle in the sentence, we should use much before past participle. Like, this book is very interesting. This is the present participle. Before the present participle we should use very. Next rule is this, students, fairly and rather. Students, I want to tell you that fairly is used in a good sense and rather is used in a bad sense. This is the condition. You can look here. I like Hari because he is teller. And this is the like. You can look here. Good sense. I like. This is a good sense. Hari, because he is teller. In place of rather, in place of rather we will use fairly. In place of rather, you have to remember this is a good sense, so we should not use rather in this condition. And next one is this, I don't like Hari. This is the bad sense. You can look here. I don't like Hari. This is the bad sense. So if there is a bad sense in a sentence, we should not use fairly, because fairly is used for good sense and rather is used for bad sense. The bad sense is rather in place of fair in the second example. Rule number 8. Students, enough, adjective and adverb. Enough is used after adjective and adverb in a sentence, but before a noun. Suppose that there is enough in a sentence, so the position to use enough is used after adjective and adverb. Enough is used after adjective and adverb, but before noun. Like, you can look at it. He is enough lucky. Lucky is a adjective to get a job. So in this case, this is the things. So we have to use here enough, then lucky. He is lucky enough, and this is a condition to use. Next one is this, I have enough money. So you can look here. This is noun and it is used before the noun. This is right position to use. This sentence is right. But he is enough old. Old is an adjective. So firstly we have to use old here. In place of, we will change the position of both words. Okay. Students, next one is enough plus positive degree. Enough, adjective of positive degree. Students, what is the mean this? Means to say that adjective enough plus adjective of positive degree. Means to say that before enough we should use adjective of positive degree. Before enough we should use adjective of positive degree, not comparative. Okay, like you can look the example. He is greater. Greater is a comparative degree, and rule is this enough adjective of positive degree before. Means enough के पहले हमें पॉजिटिव डिग्री के एडजेक्टिव का प्रयोग करना होता है. ही इज ग्रेट इनफ टू पार्डन यू, एंड दिस इज अ कंपेरेटिव. इट इज रॉन्ग टू से, ये कहना गलत है. and right to say is great. Okay, rule number 9. Next, to means more than enough. More than enough. To means unpleasant adjective. You say too bad, too enough, too weak. It is right to say, but it is wrong to say. Wrong to say too good, too happy. It is wrong to say. Like I am too glad. Glad word is happy. But you know that too means unpleasant adjective. So in this condition, glad means happiness. So we will use I am very glad to meet you. I am very glad to meet you, because to is used in a bad sense. You can say unpleasant adjective. Okay. Next one is this. To plus infinitive verb. To plus verb की first form. To plus verb first form of the verb is infinitive plus positive degree. If there is a to in a sentence, we should use infinitive verb with to after positive degree. After positive degree. How? Like this. I am too poor. I am too poor that buy a car. To dear students, I already told you that to. This is a to. Poor, we should use infinitive verb. And what is infinitive? To plus verb की first form. So in this condition, by, and it is wrong to say that we should use infinitive verb, and we will say that I am too poor to buy a car. Okay. As you can see the next example, she is too weaker in English, and this is too weaker. And now you can look here, this is a comparative degree, and what is I already told you that positive degree adjective, not a comparative degree. So you will see that he is too weak in English. If there is a to in a sentence, we should use positive degree, not a comparative degree in a sentence. If you will use comparative degree in a sentence, the sentence will be wrong. Last rule is this. Ago is used present to past, but before is used past to past and future to present. Like she has came 3 hours. She has came 3 hours before. But I taught you that present to past. This is the present 3 hour. This is we are in present, but work is happened in past 3 hour ago. In this condition, we use ago in place of before. As you can see that ago 1994, we are talking about past to past. So we will use before. Okay students, it is enough for today. Okay, in next video we will learn something new. Thank you and have a nice day.